Powerfit family, welcome to the first vlog for my Ask Grace channel. So all of you have emailed through your questions to askgrace@powerfitbygrace.com. Thanks for your emails. I'm really looking forward to be able to get a bit closer with you guys and answer exactly what you're after. So the whole idea about this channel was just to be able to bring more of that content to you guys. And those of you who don't have Snapchat, or perhaps you want to watch the same things over and over, you're able to go and click back onto this video and catch back up on what you might have missed. So today I've got a pretty big one to go through. I almost don't know where to start because it could turn into like a 2-hour vlog, and I only want to keep it short and sharp, shiny. But it's talking about post-comp. Post-comp is really not talked about very often, and I think that's quite sad. I think so many of us, so many competitors compete and they want to be known as being this strong, independent person who could do everything on their own, and they manage to achieve this crazy physique within perhaps 6-month prep, and they feel that they really get to a point where they are quite invincible when they do compete. Then what happens after comp is you still want to sort of maintain that image, you want to stay fairly lean and fairly fit, but everything often just kind of falls off the wagon, and sometimes you don't have the right support. Post-comp period. So the most important thing post-comp is to have a new goal. So all my competitors, we sit down, we go through what the new goals might be. Perhaps focus on a strength-related goal. So rather than always a physical one, choose something that's strength-based. Maybe you want a cardio goal, like to run a City to Bay type marathon, or 12K run or something like that. Find something else to sort of focus on that isn't just about how you look in the mirror and about competing, and find something that's more of a fitness and health-related goal. So with all of my coaching, with all of my clients, no matter if they've competed, if they're wanting to lose weight, if they're a mum, if they're a guy who wants to put on muscle, no matter who they are, the most important thing that I want to teach everyone and get into everyone's routine and their mind, especially their mind, a lot of it is mental, is balance. So make sure you have balance. So post-comp, you need to find that balance. That should be your goal. So maybe you have a training goal, but also have the goal to reach balance. Okay. Diet. So diet is the big one, and I think that really diet is a sum of most people's problems, and the reason why a lot of girls and guys do perhaps stack on a lot more weight than what they wanted to, and everything just kind of falls into a bit of a mess. So make sure you have a plan. Make sure your coach is giving you a reverse diet. Make sure you have something to stick to that's realistic, that still gives you a bit of room to move, but something that will slowly return your body back to a normal weight without just having to have comp day and then off on your own. So personally, I believe that flexible dieting offers this balance. You can go out and eat cake, you can eat a donut, you can do what you'd like to do and socialize, but you still have a calorie goal to hit. That way, post-comp, you have a bit of a monitor of, where you're going with your diet. Before you even compete, you need to make sure that you are competing for the right reasons. You need to remember that post-comp, you are going to return to the body you started off with. So everyone starts in a different place, of course, but you cannot maintain that lean physique forever, and you're kidding yourself if you think you're going to maintain it within 1 or 2 kilos. This is easier said than done. So it's easy to tell someone to set a goal, it's easy to tell someone to eat with balance, but really post-comp it's very, very challenging. I personally did have this dark time. So after I competed, I actually competed and trained and dieted 43 weeks straight. So almost an entire year of a clean eating diet and a clean eating prep. Without breaking. I just had this laser crazy focus, which I guess is how I did achieve what I achieved within that year. But when I did finish competing, I did feel quite lost. So I returned to flexible dieting, and that was sort of the thing that kept me sane. But it is hard. You will have ups and downs. The most common problem post-comp will be binge eating. So when I talk about binge eating, I'm talking about perhaps 2 days of eating well, and then on the 3rd day you think, I'll treat myself, I'm not training for a competition. They'll go out and they'll eat something like 3,000 calories over their daily calorie target, maybe even more. So this is sort of like a blowout day or a reward yourself day, which of course is not the right kind of reward. Then what happens is the next day, the fourth day, you'll feel guilty, you go to the gym, you'll smash a workout, you'll do extra cardio, maybe train for 2 hours because you feel so horrible about the day before and you don't want to lose your results, and then you'll go back to being good again on day 5. So it becomes just a vicious cycle of every couple of days you're binging, then you're trying to starve yourself, then you're doing cardio, and it really is not a way to live. You really need to try and surround yourself with others that understand what you're going through. So sometimes influences of others that are also post-comp can bring you down, so you have to be careful who you're socializing with. A lot of negative thoughts in your mind will also make you think negatively, but a positive person, or perhaps someone who has been through this post-comp time and come out of it well, so maybe someone who competed a year ago or even more, that's the kind of person you need to chat to and listen to and feel as though you're not going through it alone. Free to talk about it, find those close people too, and your coaches should be that person, perhaps ex-competitors from the same team, and have a chat to them as well, and you will get past this. So I really could make this such a big segment and go into so many different parts of the post-comp time, and I really want to be the one to open up the floodgates and let you know so much more about it. So I'd like to share my journey with you perhaps a little bit more. So comment below, comment on my Instagram, send me an email to askgrace@powerfitbygrace.com. Contact me and let me know how you feel and what else you'd like me to share, because I'd love to share more of this and give you more tips and let you know how I got through post-comp and how a lot of my clients successfully get through post-comp as well.